Vicente Gomez from Erie County. I started my long journey of judging wool in the 6th grade, when my younger brother Viator and I were shearing our sheep for the local stock show. I wanted to keep the wool for my sheep so my mom could make a pillow because I thought it was really soft. During the shearing process, Viator accidentally mixed some of his sheep's wool in with mine. I was so upset that I immediately got down and started separating the wool into our own individual piles. I was the only one there that could tell the difference between the two. Upon noticing this, my mom influenced me to join the wool judging team through 4-H. I'll be the first to admit that my first year there was what I like to call my learning year. It's not very good. The actual competition of judging takes a lot of preparation. There's a rail of fleece that vary from 20 to 30, depending on who is putting on the competition, of which you have to judge the finest, which can vary from a quarter, the coarsest, to fine. You also judge the yielding, which is a percentage of how many pounds of clean wool you would end up with if you were to clean the fleece. Next is the staple length, which is how long a pull from the fleece is. We use the term staple for the longest, which in general is greater than 3 inches. French combing is a medium length of 2 to 3 inches, and clothing, the shortest. Anything shorter than 2 inches. There are many specifics as well, such as if the fleece is a quarter in fineness, the length must be greater than 4 inches to be considered staple. There are also 2 to 4 classes in which we place the fleece 1st through 4th in order of weight, with 1st being the heaviest and 4th being the lightest. We then have to answer a series of questions about the fleece of wool, such as which is the finest, coarsest, longest stapling, shortest stapling, highest yielding, lowest yielding, and so on. Almost every contest has scholarship opportunities that I've seen range from $100 to $10,000, whether it may be at a small county competition, the San Antonio Stock Show, state competition, or nationals. I myself have won a multitude of scholarships and have been on a team where a teammate has won the big $10,000 San Antonio scholarship. Due to these scholarship opportunities, a lot of kids participate in wool judging, whether it may be through 4-H or FFA. I myself and a few other kids at our school compete through both. I have made many friends through wool judging and have been lucky enough to judge along some of my best friends. Wool judging is a big deal in our community. 2 years ago at the state competition, our FFA wool judging team placed 2nd and advanced to the national competition, where we placed 1st. This past summer, the 4-H team won both state and nationals as well. You could say Erie County has a very prestigious judging history as of recently. Although I stay very active in varsity sports, the OIL competitions, band, FFA, and many other extracurricular activities, wool judging brings me the most pride. It is not because of the success I've gained through the past few years, but because of the work I've put into it. When judging season comes around, our teams practice 2 to 3 times a week for about 2 hours each practice. We participate in around 8 contests a year, and I've placed in the top 5 at state the past 3 years. In conclusion, wool judging has been a major part of my life since joining in 6th grade, because I've spent so much time practicing and competing. It is through these competitions that I've been able to experience working as an individual and with a team, in which I've also been awarded for my success through both. I even have a wall in my room dedicated to my achievements in judging at many different levels, such as invitational, state, and nationals for both FFA and 4-H. Like anything else, it takes much practice to become accomplished, and that type of hard work can be applied to different aspects of my life